Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is a cold, foggy day in early January, and Aden and I wanted to sit down and talk more about the planning for 2023. Um, you all know that our situation here is far from being clear, stable, or decided. So pretty much everything that we plan and that we have planned is hoping for the best, hoping that Aden citizenship by descent is approved. If it's not approved, it will be very sad, almost devastating, I will say, because we've been dreaming and hoping and planning about living in Italy for as far as I can remember. For Aden, it has been a lot longer than that. So it will really put us in a position that we'll need to reconsider many things in life if we're not able to stay here. Maybe plan B will be to go to Colombia, where I'm originally from. We don't think Australia is going to be our plan B. We don't think going back there will work for us at this stage in our lives. We love Australia, we love the land, we love nature, and we had a very nice life there. But it's just too far, is way too expensive to think of ourselves about just getting a mortgage again and paying it for the next 30 years of our life. We're not spring chickens anymore, contrary to what we may feel. So yes, everything that we have planned for 2023 is based on the proviso that we can stay here in Italy. We should get news about it soon. What soon means in Italy? Is anyone guess? A couple of months? We don't know. So we have to tread carefully with our money, with our finances. We do work remotely to a certain extent, but it's up and down. We've been using a lot of our savings, and you know, when you don't work, money can go through the drain like water, even though we are investing in our lives, in our lifestyle, in our home. That is pretty much where we're putting the money. We don't have very lavish lifestyles by any means. So yes, we still we have to be careful. So that's what we wanted to share with you about the main things that are coming up for us, so that we want to get going and get working on for 2023. So yes, let's get started. We wanted to go to the park to think about these things, but the day was very foggy and cold. So we decided to go to our favorite bar and make sure that we wrote everything that we had in our minds. One of the first things would be to get a second car, a small car like a Fiat Panda. It will allow us to be a little bit more independent from each other. It will also help us save on fuel, since a little car like this one will be cheaper to run to go to the shopping and all the things. Although the house feels very lived-in and is a lot more comfortable, there are certain things that we need to finish, like the garden, the back fence, finishing installing the shed, and creating a nice area with pavers under the fig tree with chairs and a table. We still need to solve the laundry situation, because the washing machine is pretty much just covered by the overhang of the first floor. So if it rains really heavy, it could get damaged. Hopefully that doesn't happen. We've been waiting to get the roof racks of the car and solve so many other things, but this is something that definitely needs to get done. It may cost quite a bit of money, so we're looking for the best way of doing it. The side of the house needs to be rendered and painted. We're not sure how much we can reach in regards to painting all the side of the house, You may have seen that the house is really tall, so we may just be able to paint ourselves with an extended brush up to a certain extent, and maybe later on we could get someone with a scaffolding to paint all the sides. The attic. The attic is one of our favorite places in this house, but lately it has been a little bit forgotten. We need to find a way to level the floor so that we can then decide whether we're going to use tiles or wood or what is best. So far we have used the attic as our offices. You probably would have seen it in some of the videos, but at the moment it's quite cold, so we tend not to go there too much being winter. We really look forward to finishing the attic because it will be a really nice and cozy place. From where the plant was. It's not cold.
Huh?
I know.
I love this house. Oh, we're gonna have fun finishing this house.
We need to go back to our house in Abatejo, Abruzzo, and do a general survey of what needs to be done and the timeline of doing things. Our idea is to divide this house into 2 separate properties so that one or both can be rented out. You can't see it from the video, but there is a top side to the area that we're in right now. We have been torn about whether we should sell it, but at this stage, if we could afford it, we feel that renovating would be the best thing to do so that we work towards having an income from this property. We will be doing most of the work ourselves, as we have been doing with our Molise home. One of the greatest experiences I had in 2022 was to start this YouTube channel. It was not easy to sit in front of a camera and put our lives on display. I have always been a very private person, and doing this was definitely a challenge. On top of that, not knowing if on the other side of the screen someone is interested in watching and listening to what we have to say is kind of nerve-wracking and sort of embarrassing. It has been 10 months or so since I started creating content for you guys, and I feel so grateful to know that you are enjoying our videos and wish us well on your comments. In 2023, I will continue to create better content that shows you the details as much as the bigger picture. There is so much to be learned, discovered, and shared about this little spot of the world that we decided to call home. Thank you so much for watching, and especially for being a part of our lives. You have become a part of a family that is everywhere in the world, and that's really special. We wish you a beautiful 2023. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Ciao!